Hello guys, I see somebody already watching us, it's good. It's strange, but I see that, as always, oh hello guys, as always I can't connect my Facebook chat here and I have to check comments separately. I started a little bit earlier just to check up that everything works correctly, so don't worry. We'll start a little bit later with official announcements, news and story about World of Guns and so on. So thank you for coming. You are early birds. It seems like everything works. Hello, hello. Nice to meet you here. I'm checking up. We'll start maybe in 7 minutes. I've planned on a 6 UTC 00 time zone, and I think we will start in 7 minutes. So okay, I don't think we will share codes today, but we will have a competition on a model Remington Derringer, and the winners, among the winners we will choose one from 6 winners, and we'll make a present of this 3D printed Remington Derringer. I think it's a good toy. It's a plastic, it's non-firing firearm replica, so don't worry. For today's competition will be Remington Derringer, this one, but I will practice in real life and streaming with a screwdriver, and you will play on the World of Guns, and we will check who will be faster. Joke. But I hope you will enjoy this present. So we play today Remington Derringer. We will start in 5 minutes. I'll start streaming and officially, so I will tell a story about what's happening with the project, and we will start maybe in 35 minutes. We'll start competition. I will make announcement. I will repeat in Russian for guys who speak Russian and don't understand me. Сегодня мы будем соревноваться в разборке, сборке, в наших обычных соревнованиях. Вы можете посмотреть правила. Модель сегодняшняя Remington Derringer. Вот. Правила, повторю, для тех, кто не помнит, не знает. После того, как начнется соревнование, нужно отыграть 3 режима игры и набрать в каждом из режимов свой лучший результат в течение получаса. То есть супер игра, хардкор и обычная игра. Мы берем потом после получаса лучший результат и суммируем все очки по всем этим результатам. И таким образом по результатам, уже по сумме очков, выбираем победителей. And one more time I will explain the rules in English. So you guys have to play during 30 minutes. I will announce when we will start. During 30 minutes you are playing Remington Derringer, this model, not this, sorry for this, I think it will be better not to joke this time. So you play this model, you play game, super game and hardcore game. You have 30 minutes to submit your best high score, and we will search your best high scores for every game and summarize it. And the system then will search all other players during who play on Steam. Only Steam version will be participating. So if you will play on Android, we will not see your high scores. Just plain Steam version, and then we will find six. We will first 5 players, winners. They will get their prizes, these are credits. First place it will be 10 credits, second 5, then 3, 2 and 1 credits. And among first six players, we will randomly we will choose one. I already found some kind of random ORG website, and we will choose a player and we'll give him a gift. This is a Remington Derringer. I think that my... Oh, it's better now because I'm in shadow, but it's not good for us. So let's check together. In 2 minutes I will start, just preparing. It's good that you guys prepared a little bit, it's good. So you will have chance to win, I think. And that's it. So I will check if everything works correctly with our servers, and mechanism have to work. And this is the Remington Derringer. Oh, I see that a lot of people already prepared for competition. That's good. It works. Everything works correctly. So in 1 minute we will start. And have a nice day and relax. We will. I don't think it's a matter of your life, but it's a good opportunity to win this model because it's very interesting. I already finished all preparation for maybe all tuning of this model, and I will show you. So I've tuned a little bit extractor. Now it works more precisely, this one. So now how to show it. Oh my god. Oh, that's it. So it will extract the bullets. This one. It's all in plastic, don't worry, it will not fire. So I tune it up, it works, and I work a little bit on a spring and on mechanism which switch firing pin nose inside for up and down. So it will be interesting to have some kind of toy. You will need just one screwdriver and maybe a small pin to disassemble it fully. And there is a video where you can check how it. I will share it for you. Where is it? Something strange with my internet. It's not so good because it's too slow. Remington Derringer. Really printed this one. Okay, that's it. You may check what you can do with this model. This fully disassemble and functional. And you may see, if you like, maybe you want to order one. I will share this website just to check what we have here. Okay, we've started. I think we have to start. I don't see that we have a lot of something not updating in my system. I can see all users and who is online now. Oh, somebody. I see several people from Twitch, several from from YouTube, and what is going on with our Facebook. On this gun I have, it's good that I've joined to check what we have here in Facebook, because here is a website where you can check it, and here is a video about this model. Okay, I think we have to start. I will check Facebook separately, and I have not to forget about where is it. That's it, that's good. Okay guys, so what we have here, I apologize because I didn't make streams for several maybe months, so there are a lot of circumstances about it, and I don't think it's concerning my private life, so everything is okay, but a lot of things to do, and we are slowed down a little bit about our progress of model release, and there are a lot of also reasons why it's happening, but I think we will try to force it a little bit. The matter is that tank, it still requires a lot of work. We finished with the textures, and we already working on integration. So the matter is that it's very difficult to schedule what exact time we need to complete this model, because I think that this model will have a lot of problems with the performance, or maybe even on computers or some not very powerful laptops. So I think we will make some kind of optimization, and maybe we will exclusive disassembly of every nut. For example, it will be just nuts will be disappeared with sound of unscrewing. So we are working on it, and I think when we will have we already finished textures, and when will we have first results about integrations textured model in an editor, I will make announcement. Really, I think it's possible to complete the model by the end of August without optimization and release it for Steam. It's possible. I will try to do it. I know you're waiting for this model because it's very detailed. We had never such detailed models. That is why it's very difficult to define the needed time to complete it, because such kind of work, it's unique and nobody did it before. So sorry for that, and I hope you will apologize us. Okay, about M32, because this model is not available at the moment, and we got a lot of requests and issues that people ask and report us about issues with download it. And yes, it's true, we stopped the share M32 model because of the legal issues, and we are in contact with the Milker USA Incorporation, and we are negotiating, because there are several kind of I don't think I will explain, but we are negotiating about future of this model. But don't worry, I think if we will not have any conclusion or cooperation with them, we will substitute it. We're already in negotiation with the Milker from the South Africa, and we will substitute it with another model, so don't worry about this. Or maybe we will release another one, grenade launcher, a little bit. It's very like I think we'll resolve this issue, so don't worry about it. Maybe you have to wait, and if you spend your experience points, just write to supports, we will give you back your experience points and lock the model. You will be able to unlock it later a little bit. So okay, I will repeat it a little bit in Russian, because some guys can't understand me. So, у нас небольшие проблемы с М32. Мы сейчас ведем переговоры с компанией, американской компанией Melcor, и дальнейшая судьба этой модели решится, ну, я надеюсь, в течение там нескольких недель. Если мы не сможем договориться, тогда мы заменим эту модель другим гранатометом, тоже компании Melcor, но африканской компании. Это будет немного другая версия, там схожие очень механизмы, поэтому проблем, ну, будет тоже интересно, поэтому не переживайте. Нужно будет немножко подождать. Всем, кто потратил опыт и не смог сейчас скачать модель, мы просто напишите в саппорт, мы вернем очки опыта и модель закроем, а позже вы сможете ее открыть. Okay, let's continue in English. I hope you understood everything. I will check the current progress, will explain you what we are doing now. We will start our competition. We will start collecting your high scores results. You will submit it in 22 minutes. So you just, if you want, you can listen me and you can just practice a little bit with a Remington Derringer, but oh my god, it's not that's it. But then I will announce and we will start collecting all high scores. So my advice, just if you don't have a lot of skills in disassembling and playing different games, just try to complete every high score. Every game we have game and super game and hardcore for this model, because sometimes people just don't want to try because they are afraid about their successful results, and we don't have a lot of. Now this summer, I think we don't have a lot of our very active and hardcore players just right now, because you have that is why you have chance to win. So okay, let's continue. We have 21 minutes. Let's continue minutes till start of the competition, and let's continue with our current progress in production. So what we have here, this kind of pistol is very interesting. This sport version of Zig-Zauer pistol, and we have some kind of issue with the trigger group. Everything already, we have this model done, animations of disassembly, and we are waiting for some reference to build and to make some corrections in a trigger group to finish the animation in operation mode and release it. So I think, as we're still waiting for these references, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, this model will not release next, but Astra 400 already, this is first Spanish model, as I remember. Let's check it. And it's already been done by country. No, we don't have yet Spanish models. Yes, it will be. The only thing, we will need to update all of our sources, our builds, because we don't have texture of the Spanish flag till we have to. We will release it next. So next model will be released. This is the Astra 400. It's interesting. It has safety for its time of, if coming back to the time when it was released. It has a lot of safety features, and it has very interesting disassembly way of the barrel, so I think it will be interesting for you guys. What else? We are finishing animation of a Johnson rifle, and I think it's very interesting. You will like it because it has interesting bolt mechanism, locking mechanism with a barrel which is going back during fire. It has very interesting magazine. Trigger group works also with some kind of unique way. I will then check it. We will check it together. So I think the proper way to tell you that we will release Astra, then Johnson rifle, maybe then Sig Sauer, and we're already working on Suomi machine gun. It's very interesting also. It fires in a semi-auto and full auto, and it's very interesting, I think. So this is the schedule of the next released models, and the tank, of course. But oh my god, it has too much parts. Okay, then what we have a lot of 3D models, but we didn't start animations yet for we don't work on, because just don't have such a lot of people working on the models. But we still have some issues with Caltech RGB trigger group also. With other guns, more or less it's okay. We have a lot of 3D models done, just they're waiting for integration. So everything. Now we are trying to collect and build proper model of Gatling gun. It's very interesting, and we found that we will have some difficulties with Solitaire model, because schemes we already have, they are not enough detailed to make this 3D model. For example, we need pictures of the bolt and bolt carrier, and this Solitaire it cost about $30,000 maybe, and nobody want to, maybe not much people have it. And we need some pictures, and there are no pictures in the internet, as we can find a reference. So if you know if you know, maybe one of your friends have access to the Solitaire anti-tank World War II rifle, just if you could help us, you may email us, and we will give you full access for all our models. Just we need sometimes we need such help, because we can't find enough references. This model is very interesting. I saw it in a Hungarian museum one time, and made a lot of external pictures. It will help us, but sometimes we need some the bolt and bolt carrier is very important part of this gun, and we need these references. Yes, I saw this model in Budapest museum, and made a lot of pictures of external parts, and we have these pictures will help us, but we need some kind of maybe I don't know. I contacted one writer who writes books, and he wrote a book about Solitaire in US. He lived in USA, and he didn't wrote. He translated this book, and he told me that maybe not so much quantity, maybe I don't remember how much were imported to the USA, and the price is very high, and people just don't want to buy it because it's, I don't know, not a good investment. So now we will look. Let's see. The only large, the only big problem with the Solitron is a bolt and bolt carrier, I think, because scams with about trigger group are pretty good enough, and I think we will do it, but sometimes we need just some kind of support. So okay, I'll check. Do we have anybody here on Facebook or not? Okay, so let's continue here what we have, something interesting. Nothing interesting, maybe. We are interesting that we have a lot of, I already told you why we raised price for requesting new model, because well, we have a lot of models which are pending their review and their requests of our users, and we can build those models. So we write usually, we're just asking, could you propose another model, and we could maybe discuss what model you would like to see in the program, and we would check if we have references about this model to build 3D model and so on. But it's strange, but a lot of users just don't want to answer. Maybe 20, no, we have about, I will check it, about 30 requests which they just pending review. I will check it. 39, yes, to people who just don't want to communicate with us. It's strange a little bit. For example, now we are looking for references for M40 recoilless rifle. It's very interesting rifle. We found a lot of manuals already can build this rifle, but it goes with a machine gun for spotting, which use special ammunition for spotting, where for aiming maybe. So when you fire with machine gun, then you will fire with a missile with this 40 millimeters missile. So, but it's very difficult to build it, and we didn't find references for aiming system. That is why it's not so easy to find references for some models. So I just want to ask you, if you make a request, just don't hesitate to communicate with us. You may find me on Steam with a nickname. This is a nickname on Steam, and add me to your friend list and write a private message, and we could discuss your choice. Usually with some people who already requested maybe 5 models, we have some kind of fans of World of Guns, and we discussed just, it's so simple. We are checking for references. If it's possible to build 3D model, we will do it, because we just don't want to have paid request and pending it in our system. It's not so good. Okay, what interesting here, maybe we will start our competition in 9 minutes. 9 minutes, and now we can talk about, I just want to check if everything works correctly in Steam, because I couldn't find any announcements. Now, okay, I don't see how to check it. We will start in 9 minutes. Now I wanted to review the models which we released and didn't make any streaming and review about those models. This is the Hotchkiss PP2000, Shosha LMG. I don't remember, did we make review about Shosha LMG? I think we did, as I remember. Maybe about PP2000 also. About Hotchkiss, no, we didn't. For sure. Okay. I will repeat the same in English. So, если in Russian for Russian guys. So, если вы найдете какие-то фотографии, референсы на Saturn, на противотанковое ружье, нам очень нужны фотографии затворной группы, потому что это, наверное, единственная проблема, как бы после рассмотрения чертежей, эта информация, которая у нас есть, мануалы там всякие. Единственная проблема это вот с затвором, потому что там форма его, ввиду того, что калибр большой, и у нее форма не совсем понятна, какая она на чертеже, на схеме. Там есть срезы сверху и срезы сбоку. Ну, поэтому, если вы найдете, пожалуйста, пишите, это нам очень поможет. Just repeat it one more time that we need help about Solitron references. So, did you already checked this model? It's very interesting, and when we started our project and release models, different firearms, and began to look out how it works and so on, sometimes we found historical models, machine guns, schems, and some references, and they looked very, very interesting. I didn't believe that it's possible to that it's real one, maybe in some kind of it just looked like a concept or maybe a computer game machine gun, not a real one. That was about Shosha machine gun and also this one, Hotchkiss. I even couldn't remember the right name of this machine gun. And yes, it's true, we did also not this one. This is the American version of Hotchkiss. It was and it has a little bit another name, maybe, I don't know, do we have it here? No, I think we don't have. Ah, yes, we have. This is the Bayonet Mercier machine rifle, this one, United States version, so just to be more exact. So, when we started, we found good references on YouTube about how it works. We found several manuals, so we started doing this 3D model. It's very interesting. In real life, I saw a lot of videos about how it works in real life. I was a little bit amazed because this plate it just moves from up and down during firing, and it's very strange how it works. And cartridges are sitting here and they just don't go with it. So it was a little bit strange, but it works. And I saw about Shosha, there was a lot of claims about its stability, but it works more or less. It's good. For us, it was as from design side of view, it had trigger group, have a little bit more differences from other systems we know. Locking mechanism is completely another one, and it's everything inside. It's very difficult, I think, because here some kind of firing pin mechanism is strange, but it rotates, and somewhere here, as I remember, the locking mechanism is also it locks rotates some nut around the barrel, so it's very difficult. And you see that the production of such machine gun, I think it was very expensive. I just want you to remind that in 3 minutes we will start our competition. You may play and submit high scores. And I will check if everything works correctly. Yes, everything works correctly. So people, I see that a lot of people competing already. They are preparing. Some guys, they moved to change their location. I see this because flag changed, and I already found several our constant players and participants for our competition. So don't miss this opportunity to win the Remington Derringer. This is one. We'll contact you later, the winner of this one, and we'll ask about the address, where to send it. Okay, so it's a little bit interesting and strange model because it's very massive, and also we had some kind of issue because maybe we had to make the stock a little bit more just don't know how to explain, but the stock not allows to now the geometry not allows us to disassemble it right away. You could found that the stock have to be removed first, and in real life you have to remove this, I don't know, cocking handle first. So that is why we had some kind of issues and we couldn't resolve it, but it's not so critical, I think. So okay, we're starting just from now, so you already can play Remington Derringer. Different you have to play all 3 game modes: the game, super game, and hardcore game. And in 30 minutes we will define the winners, we will share prizes, and then we'll find the winner of our plastic model of the Remington Derringer. Hope you will like it, guys. What is better to do now? We can compete in Remington Derringer with all guys also, or we can maybe I can explain any kind of model. If you have any questions, just don't hesitate to ask me. RP30 46 machine gun. I will check it. I don't know what is it. Machine gun RP46. What is it? Oh, this is the Russian one, I think. It's strange a little bit. I never heard about it. We can't take it just right now because we have a lot of requests of other models, and we are making and working on other models, so just it's very interesting. I never heard about it before. It looks very interesting. It looks with their stock and the grip. It reminds me a little bit further of the gun which will work on it soon. We'll start. Where is it? Company in the vote section. No, it's in the production. Ah, no, it doesn't remind me. I am wrong here. I don't know why. So 2 minutes, guys. If you want to win Remington Derringer today, just come and play. Do we have any? We don't have any comments on Facebook. It's okay. Okay, I will play. If you don't have any questions, you don't want to explanation of any kind of gun systems, I just will try to play Remington Derringer a little bit. I like this model. I like a lot of small models. They are very interesting. Okay, let's start with the game, but I will make mistakes. Some, I don't know why, but all my models, they were deleted. Maybe I had problem with the space on my drive C. Maybe system cleared it. By the way, I wanted to tell you that this model has some kind of issues which we had to fix during I will make this a little bit bigger. How to do it? Oh, that's it. Okay. So you see this one, and oh, and this one looks the same. The only thing engravement is not the same. We had to set up it a little bit another way. But it's the same. Yes, I will show you what kind of problems we got when we printed it first time. So this model, if you will try to make maybe firing model from this, you will never do it, because it's not modeled for that specially, because it's modeled just to demonstrate and to show how it works, not for creating real model. Even this plastic model, it's 3D model of this. It was created to match 3D printing, because when the printer printing the plastic dimensions, they have some kind of I will not explain it in English, but we have to think about plus or minus 1 millimeter, more or less. So we have to think about the process of the printing. So what was the issue? I think we will check it in the operation mode, and yes, I will show you how to. You see that there is a surface here, angled surface, but there is no special groove here on the frame for this surface. That is why when we printed first time, the frame and the barrel, we just couldn't close the barrel, because we had to remove a lot of plastic here. You can see it, this one. Also, when we printed the same way the extractor, it didn't work. We had to make these surfaces flat without this cutting. They also didn't work. we couldn't also make it work with this. I don't remember this tear up with a small piece, because I don't remember why, but this mechanism is pretty gentle because of these surfaces and grooves, and I don't remember, but it was very difficult. So we make it one part. This was this is in this version this is one part, and we had to rework and find the proper angle of the spring. So the spring, this one, is completely another form and difference from this model. This spring also we had to rebuild it and to make it work. Also we can't, but this mechanism more or less it's the same. It works like it should be. Okay, I will check. I know that it's possible to reap the models from the game, but it still will need a lot of adjustments. Okay, what we will do? I will check what is going on with our competition. It passed 8 minutes. We have already oh, I see a lot of new names, new nicknames, so it's good. We have players from Slovakia, from Belarus, from Great Britain, Poland, Russia, Brazil, Denmark, United States, Canada, and a lot of also Russian, Brazil, and okay. So could you explain the hardcore mode, please? Okay, sure, I will do it. Do a full stoner weapon system with machine pistol, assault rifle, LMG receiver, and barrels and options. We are doing a lot of models, and you can see that we have scheduled our production till the next year already, and even the beginning of the next year. So we just can't take it and make it. So this is the production list, and April of the next year is already marked, and I think it's not, because we just a little bit late with our production, and we will reorganize this table a little bit. So I just Belarusia. Hey, it's better to tell in Russian. Okay, I will explain hardcore. What you should do: you should know the dependencies, what parts should be activated and what parts can, for example, lock other parts. So you just have to play more or less several times game mode to know it, but it's good to complete hardcore before super game. So the only why I like it, because this is pretty fast game mode, and you can activate several, up to 10 maybe on this model, up to 10 parts at the same time. For example, 1, 2, this is the first 2 parts. Then we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I know we can activate this one, 2 springs, this pin, then this hammer, trigger, and disassemble this one. this is how hardcore game works. So when we're assembling it, it's very important to start proper way, because you can activate a lot of parts at the same time. For example, I know that we should start with this one, this. Oh no, this one I forget a little bit. Then 3 pins, this screw and hammer. Lock the hammer, then springs and barrel. 2 screws, grips. But it's very difficult, because you should learn what is the best strategy to do, because different parts, disassembly or assembling animation lasts different time, and you just have to find what is the best way for this model and what is the best order to choose. I will check if I could find. We have some our constant champion. He plays very good. He is on one model. He beat computer high score. So we didn't believe it, but then we recognized that it's possible, because computer doesn't think about the best way of assembly, disassembly and order in the hardcore game. It just checks their dependencies, the parts, and activate all parts possible. But it was possible that time. I don't remember what it was, but I remember that we found it and we checked it. That the player, he beat the computer. Okay, let's try. Okay, I will try to play it. I learned this model a lot, and I practice it on mobile also. It's one of my just to for newbies. Some kind of tips. If you want to have the best time, you should avoid camera movement, this button, after focus off, and you should avoid also animation speed up. Animation speed up will speed up your animation, but it will also speed up your time. So don't worry, it will not affect on your high score result, but when you have time during animation of any parts, you have time to prepare for the next steps. That is why it's not the best way to use this option now. So okay, let's try. Missed some time. Oh, so it's not the best high score I ever had. Oh, miss the time, second time. Didn't practice a lot. That's it, we'll check. Maybe I will be in top 20 today. Let's check. Something strange here or not? I will check. Some kind of points. Maybe not. Maybe it's okay. don't remember, but I will check. Maybe it's a bug or not. So the 11 plays for today. So guys, you are the best. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, I will try. I will try to beat my high score. Will be more accurate this time. And oh, 1 second, I won 1 second because last time it was 38. Okay, that's it. So let's check. Yes, I made my high score better. Now I'm on the 8th position, so you see that just a little bit of practice and now it's much better. And you see that top is 1 minute and 2, maybe 3 seconds. So okay, and we still have 11 minutes till the end. Then we will finish our competition. We will check. I just have to check if everything works correctly and how much it was. 19 minutes. Yes, 19 minutes already passed. Maybe somebody joined us. Yes, several people joined us. Okay, top 6 guys. Oh, several not hardcore players, but several good players joined us today from Belarus. I don't know how to spell it in English properly. Belarus, maybe. Let's check what's interesting we have here, maybe. Oh, I will show you something, but it's a work in progress. We didn't announce it anywhere, but this is the model we are working on in 3D printing. Maybe you guys already could recognize it, because do you see it? So what is the model? What is the name of the model? Just could you answer in chat? And who is the first? Yes, that's it. The only thing is there are a lot of small springs inside the mechanism of the changing of barrels, firing pins, so I don't know what we will do, because springs there are very, very small. Maybe we will avoid or substitute them, because we don't need stable firing version at last. So we will need functional model to check how it works inside. Maybe with some kind of cuts here on the frame. because it's very interesting how it. Sure, I wanted to share the story how we built that model. It's in progress. So we found manual. It's very interesting model because it fires with a revolver cartridges and it's very powerful. It has four barrels. It's very interesting when you press how it's inside, how switch inside. What was the mechanism we wanted to find out? We found manual and we tried to model all parts and then animate it. And with the changing mechanism, it was clear and not so difficult to understand how it works. But we couldn't find how it disengages. For example, when we press the trigger, what disengages the trigger from that? I don't remember how it's called in English for sure. I don't remember. In Russian, I don't remember. Oh, that's wrong. So we couldn't find it, and we decided to make animation. Just make animation without any idea how it works. So, and then we understood that this piece is a sear. Okay, let it be. This is a hammer. Yes, that sear will be activated with the trigger itself during, because it has axis and very long part, and because of the rotation it will just activate itself here. It will disengage here on this step. Up, yes, that's it. Here are some small springs, this one and this one, so I don't know what we will do. This one is more or less, it's not so small, but this one is small, and this is also small. We already changed some geometry. We make it a little bit larger and higher to make it possible to insert here the springs we will find. Okay, I think it's possible, but we don't have tools to make springs. So we need to have special kind of cable and cord and then heating machine, and I don't have time and tools to make it, so I don't think we will try to buy it. We have some kind of factory, a springs factory here near, so we will try to do it. We have a large spring already, so we will try to animate it. Also, I don't think that we will be able to print this thin pin which will be activated properly as this extractor pin. So we'll check how it will work. So we still have 5 minutes till the end of the competition. Then it will be interesting who will get the prize, the main prize for today. This is the Remington Derringer, this one. Yes, it works inside. I will show you. I like it. We have several models more, but the matter is that you see that the pin now in the down position and now in the upper, maybe, yes, now in the down position and now in the upper. It's not so, maybe 2 millimeters difference. I don't know, will it work and suit it correctly or not. It's It's not the I already told you that we don't have any willing build real firearm. Just show how it works inside and learn it. And disassemble, it's very interesting to disassemble all parts and take it together. I like it when I have time to do it. So, 3 minutes left. Осталось 3 минуты. Maybe we will make competition and prize. We already have this model. Yes, and it works also. And we already have plastic model, I guess, and called Walker. And this one also we have in plastic, printed and working. But it's too long. It takes a lot of time to print this, maybe several days, because only this cylinder printing about 8 or 9 hours. We can share the price. 3D printed IFE BMP, but it will be scaled to to the very small one. So 2 minutes, and let's check. I will check in system. Sorry, I can't share it because it is part of internal admin system. 29 minutes. 29. Oh, a lot of people joined last 10 minutes. That's good. And a lot of new names. Yeah, I think it will be very interesting. The only thing, if the guy from Belarus he will win, will he have any problem with the customs? But it's plastic. I don't think he will. It's not non-firing model, so don't worry. And he still didn't win, so we don't have to care about it. But I don't know, for example, if the guy from, as I remember, if the guy from Great Britain will win and he has age less than 18, so we have to figure out will it be okay to send him that kind of model. I will check it. I don't know. I know for sure that the guys from Great Britain can buy the model, the firearm plastic or metal non-firing models. They can buy if they don't have 18 years or more. So it will be a question. Okay. So, okay. Let's wait a little bit, maybe 30 seconds, and then we'll find out who is winner today. Yes, that's enough. 31 minutes. Okay, that's oh, it's a pity, but Luciferian Seraph, he's in the 7th place, not in the 6th, so he will not take part in our prize playing. Okay, on the 1st place, I will write maybe here in the chat room. 1st place, 2nd place is a Splash. congratulations, the third place and the fourth place, a guy from Russia also, and sixth position, it's not sixth, fifth guy from Brazil, and the guy from Belarus, he's on the sixth. He will not be given any credits because regarding the rules of our competition, only first 5 people, winners, they will have prizes, credits. I will share it a little bit later. I think it's not interesting now. Now we will try to connect our site, and you will see just already you know who is the winner and know the orders, and we will use a random generating system. I will try to make it. Okay, browser source, and what is maybe now this one, can we use it? Okay, will it work or not? Will it work or not? I don't know how will it work in this case. Now I think it's wrong idea. I will check it. Please wait a little bit. Browser source, what is it? Make source visible. No, it's not a good idea. I think I have to check another way. Oh, change cache of current. No, it's not. What is a better way? I just don't want you to. I want you to see the same. I don't want you to think me cheating. Capture device, window capture. Maybe window capture will help. Oh yes, it will. Okay, I will try this one. Yes, that's it. So you can see everything. So we have 6 players. So I changing max here from 1 to 6, and just have to press the generate, and we have 6. You see that the guy from Belarus, he won the model. Congratulations. It was unexpected. My congratulations. We'll send. Please contact me in Steam. You just have to add me to the. Oh, sorry, I will talk in Russian with him. Мы поздравляем вас, вы выиграли модель, напечатанную модель. Мы отправим ее вам по адресу, но нужно, чтобы вы связались с нами. Свяжитесь со мной, пожалуйста, в Steam через чат. Нужно для этого добавить пользователя вот таким именем. Вот, добавьте, пожалуйста, мы с вами обсудим адрес и метод доставки. Congratulations. It was unexpected, but you saw that I didn't cheat. I just... Oh, thank you. You see that this is 6. This is the result. And okay, I will not share the screen from now. It's not interesting for you, I think, and we'll turn it off also. That's it. Thank you for coming, for watching. I think we will try to play another model maybe next week. I don't know. I hope we will release next model from the next Saturday. It's not difficult because the model is more or less it's ready, and we will try to release models more often. If you have any questions, please write our support. You may do it on our website or in the program. We're checking it. And yes, this is the shirt we've made. We had some campaign on a Kickstarter. We didn't win it. It was not successful. But we made several shirts. This is the United Colors of Gunships. Maybe you can see it. Because we still have 3D model. It's not completed, but we have 3D model of helicopter. Me-42, yes, but it's very complex. Maybe the same level of complexity like the tank, but we don't have resources to build it. So this is t-shirt from that Kickstarter campaign. Okay, thank you. I think I have to go. I have a lot of things to do. I have to share credits to the guys who won. I have to contact the winner of our model today. I'm a little bit red because it's too hot today. In Portugal we have about 40 degrees Celsius, so you could hear a cooler fan here. So I hope I apologize for some kind of quality of the sound. Name here? Oh, that's a good question. He changed his nickname, and the first place for today was name here. So he doesn't miss our competitions. Thank you guys for coming. I think I will go. Next time I will hope we will meet next Saturday. I hope we'll do it. Have a nice day.